Hey folks, it's Lord Zorblat here, and this is going to be a check-in video, but this is also a video about how to make a puck race around. So let's just jump into it. So here's my game, and I had a pretty sorry looking puck. Oh, you know what I should do? I always do this. It takes so long to to stop and start this thing, so maybe I won't do that. So here's my game, and look at that cool puck. Oopsies. Crazy mouse things. See this puck racing around? You would think with all the different body movers and crazy stuff you can do. Oh, you know what this video should be? How to use server mode to debug stuff. Maybe that's what it'll be. But it's so basically we're gonna look at this puck. Come on, get over here. All right, so let's first of all let's just do Command Shift X. I said Command Shift X. I don't know why it didn't work. All right, we'll type humanoid because we got to catch that puck. You know, this is pretty critical. Oh, that's why we can't do Command Shift X. All right, Command Shift X. We'll type in humanoid. This is how to change your walk speed. This video could be how to change your walk speed. So which one am I? So I'm the one that is workspace, Cletus Van Dam, humanoid probably, and then we'll just do Command Shift P. And Option X, look at that. We'll type in walk speed. Didn't get all that. All right, we're catching this puck, okay? Let's do it. And so that's the thing is, actually we didn't even go into client mode or server mode. You think that's fast enough? No, it's not. Get over here. I need to put a seat on that. This video could be how to put a seat on something, or how not to make it. That is how not to make a clear and succinct video where the user gets the the information effectively and concisely. This is just like how to make a video game if you have ADD. Come here. I'm gonna put a seat on that. All right, you guys want to see something cool? So let's go into. Do we even need to go into server mode? No. Watch this. We'll just go Command X, Command Shift X. This thing's the hover something or other. Hover puck, and watch this cool stuff. Command Shift X, delete that. Still got it selected, and yeah, maybe this video is going to be about how to make this hover puck. You would think it would be really easy to do this with all this. Look at all these different things you can have. You can have, like, if I just type like body mover, body force, body thrust, body velocity. You'd think one of those would just make this happen. Here's the deal, though. It will slow down. And so how do you keep that thing going indefinitely? You basically have to write your own physics engine. Not really. Oh, also how to make a trail. So maybe I'll just like chop this video up or like put links or something. All right, so let's get this thing to stop for a second. Let's just add a seat. Sheet. Boom, what's gonna happen? Let's make this thing stop for a second. Oh, I know how to do it. Check this out, we'll anchor it. We'll say on the thrust block, we will say Command X. I don't use Command X, I only do it when I'm making movies. Anchored. Not so hard to catch now, are you? And we'll go over here and we'll say, so, thought you could get away from me. Well, welcome to Crocodile Town. In Crocodile Town, we capture things like you and we add seats to them. And we'll just add a seat. Where is that seat? You know, it could have pasted it in anywhere. It kind of looks like it pasted it in nearby. So we'll click on it and we'll command to it. Look at that. How do we get it exactly where we want it? Well, let's just use the align tool. So we'll select this and the block, the letter block. Command A opens up my align tool, and it'll just align everything to the identical single point. Boop. Hello, get back here. Not cool. Not cool. Why would it do that? I am so nice to it. And how does it repay me? All right, let's do that again. So we'll take the seat and we will take the cylinder And we will align it to everything except the, let's just try to align it again. Boop, there we go. Don't get smart with me. Don't get funny with me. And then we'll go like this. Oh, for the love of God. Never do this while you're wearing a jetpack. It almost, that scared the daylights out of me. All right, so take the seat and the cylinder, and we use the align tool. Boop. And then we're just going to pick it up. Everyone stay calm. There's no reason to fire your jetpack off. Well, that's not what we want to do. Look at three moves. There we go. Pick the seat up. Oh, let's do this. Oh, no, it's not gonna. Yeah, let's weld it. Let's weld it to this block. This could be a video on how to weld. I think it should be how to test if your child has ADHD. So weld. Hey, torsion spring. Booyah! They're always adding new stuff. Too bad Roblox doesn't fix the the bug where you can't publish your game. That would be nice, but that's a different video. So now that this thing's welded, yeah, try to get away from me now, tough guy. Put it up here. The seat. All right, let's rotate that. So in the world of hexagons, everything's probably rotated off by like, looks like it's about 15 degrees off maybe. Hexagons, usually everything's around like 60 degrees off. All right, so we got that, and then we want your butt to be, oh, can we say that on YouTube? We want your posterior to be right there. And so where are your legs gonna go? How about this? We'll just put it like at the back. Yeehaw! And we'll make it transparent. Command X. Give that a 1. And we welded it. So, yeah, so none of these changes are actually going to stay unless Command X. Check it out. We do this. I said Command X. All right, if we copy this thing, like, so if you edit things while you're running, so this could be like a good video on like how to tune stuff while it's running. So yeah, we could copy this whole thing. Watch this. Command C, copy. Now we can preserve it, but otherwise all the changes will go away. All right, hop on. Yeehaw. Oh, you know what we should do? This could be the unmasking of. Come here. Why do you hate me? I'm so nice to you. You're out of luck, Puck. I don't understand. That's it. The video is canceled. This is so not cool. It's like throwing me off. Oh, maybe because it has a. All right, you wanna do that? You wanna play that? All right, we'll take your body force, and we will set it to 0, 0, 0. Oh, it's because the script is running. All right, fine. You want to do this the hard way? We're going to actually go into test, go to the, and we're just going to pause you. So, and then we'll go back to model, or we'll go back to test, and we'll go back to current. No. So it says current server. Does that mean we're on the server? All right, so we go to current client. It's paused. And we will move Mr. Alligator Man. This is like the worst video ever. I'm sorry in advance that you started watching this. All right, whatever. We're just going to keep running. I'm tired of this nonsense. So, or we'll just stop it and add that seat. And then we'll keep running. Here, I'm going to pause this so you don't have to suffer through this. Okay, so welcome back. Now this is something I got to do for one of my thumbnails. This is cool. Good shot, right? So let me jump up. I said jump up. Gosh, here. Never listens to me. I don't understand. Okay. Oh my gosh, what we need is like a stick shift or something. All right, this is gonna be cool. All right, so let's unanchor this thing. So yeah, I just stopped the whole thing and like stuck the block on. Alrighty, this is cool. This is awesome. Like this right here, this is how you think of new games. It's just by screwing around, like ride the letter around and shoot your rocket launcher at everyone. Oh, oops, bad move. Get back here, you little brat. All right. Look, I've got like cat, rat, hat, and all that stuff. I think I'm gonna do brat and have the. I mean, that would be how you'd. I'd want to lead with that, like just have the brattiest little kid. Come on, for crying out loud. You know that expression for crying out loud. You like just say it. You don't know what it means. Have a kid, and you'll know exactly what it means. I was crying out loud. All right, fine. Yeah, I'm bad at obbies. Unsubscribe. Go away. All right, let's do this thing. Here we go. So, yeah, here's the deal. There's all these body movers and body gyros and things like that, body thrusters. But how do you get the puck to just keep going? Because that's the problem. You can set your friction to 0. Here, let's take a little look down. Look, see here. Actually, let's drag this thing out. This isn't what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Oh gosh. Stop. Okay, so let's see. What the heck am I doing? Don't understand. This is not a good video. People are gonna. What amazes me is I look at the YouTube statistics and they're like, watch time 55 seconds of like my 13-minute video, and I'm like, who made it through 55 seconds of this? Probably they turned it on at like a convalescent home or something like that. And they're like, okay, everyone take your medicine, watch the video. And they're like, I don't want to take my medicine. Take your medicine. Never been to a convalescent home. All right. Take your medicine or the alligator comes out. Not the alligator. Oh, great. Are you kidding me? Come on. That's what 7-year-olds will say. Come on. Come on. I don't know how to do that. Like, really, dude? Seriously? Ugh, come on. I can't do it. You have to be 7-year-old. All right. So let's go. What was this thing called? Hub or something? Hub. Yeah, so this takes up all my real estate. And I know what you're thinking, like, well, maybe don't have that stupid script window open that you're not talking about. Now there's an idea. There's an idea. Someone put that in the comments. You'd have more room on your screen if you didn't waste it. You know what you'd have more of? Don't get the jetpack out. That'd be a good way to catch this. There's a game. Use the jetpack to catch the letter scooter thing in a jig. All right, now I'm just plain wasting your time. Okay, so here's the deal. This is how I did it. So I use a body force, and this, you apply a force in a direction related to the world. Body thrust is related to you personally, your object. So let's anchor this little thingy. Actually, I don't even need to. Why am I talking about that? All right, so yeah, this thing, it bounces around, but if you don't have some funny little script like this, it's going to stop. It's going to run out of gas. And so here's the deal, and it's a little more complicated because what this script does, I should put a link in the comments. If you really want any information, just fast forward to this. All right, you want to make a trail? Here's your here's your script for the trail. Just do a screenshot and then type it all in by hand. Are you happy? Are you happy? That's what you get. People want to learn stuff. So use force. Okay, here's the deal. So you got this little thing bouncing around. And when it runs out of gas, you want to give it a little kick. And what you could do is just do this little thing. Oh, this could be called how to use a delay in Roblox Studio. So I have this function that says move. First I call apply force, which is up here. Let's fold it. Boop. And then apply force has something that says delay, call remove force. And remove force has something that says delay, call apply force. So they just keep calling each other after a delay. And so that a delay is nice because you don't want to do a wait, because it just stops things. You don't want to stop your thread. You just want to put it in the stack and be like, hey, this is asynchronous. You know, call me when you got something for me. And so after pause time, it's going to call the other one. And so you flip flop back and forth, ping pong. How long is this? 15 minutes. Yeah, so you can do that, but here's the deal. If you just apply a force, you got to know what direction to apply it in. You don't want to just apply it in the same direction. Like if you, so like I was saying, body force applies a force in, you know, a given direction with relationship to the world. So you could be like, apply a force in the x direction, but you don't want to just keep kicking this thing in the x direction. Then I just, what the hell? Heck. Where's my mouse? It's over here. I can't find my mouse. You don't want to just kick it in the x direction, or you could say your body thrust would apply it in the x direction with relationship to your object, but you don't want to do that either. What you really want to do is kick it in the same direction that it's already going in. So how do you find that? So they have this new thing, maybe it's not new, called assembly linear velocity. So I say puck assembly linear velocity. So this is a vector 3. Gives you the 3 directional components that comprise the velocity vector. And so that is in line with the cool trail that I made. And so that's what we want to do. We want to kick in that direction. So every time, every 2, so let's see. I'm saying thrust for 1 second, pause for 1 second. I should start the video here. Nobody watches these things anyways, it doesn't matter. And so when you're doing your thrust, go get the assembly linear velocity, and that velocity is going in the direction that you want to thrust. But your problem then is that you don't want to just thrust at that velocity because, well, velocity is distance per time, and your thrust is in a unit called force, which is, I don't know what force is, mass times acceleration. Let's figure this one out. So force is probably in work times time. Well, it's work. Work is like, I don't know, mv squared or something like that. I took a mechanical engineering. I did mechanical engineering like 20 years ago. Anyway, so velocity is going to give you a vector that is not the same as it's not the same size. It's the same direction. It's not the same size as your thrust vector that you want to put in as your force vector. So what you do is you normalize it. You say, let's take this and just strip out the magnitude, how big it is, and just preserve the direction. So how do you do that? You take the largest of the 3 things here. Let's see if I could go over here. So you're taking and saying, give me the maximum of the forces in the x direction, y, and z direction. Like which force is the biggest? And we're going to divide all 3 of those forces by that, so that you're you can. That's on a different screen. You can't see that. Let me drag this up. So here's your output window. This could be called how to use your output window. So that this doesn't help. Pause it and look at this if you really care. No one cares. So every time I'm having 3,000 for one of the items in the force factor, because I'm taking this linear velocity and dividing it by the largest of them. So if the linear velocity was like 6 comma, 2, comma 3, it would divide them all by 6. So you would have 1 comma some fraction comma some fraction, and that's really small thing. It's kind of just like the whole thing is reduced to a value that's close to 1. Then so basically that gives you a direction with no magnitude. Then you just multiply that by whatever number that is my magic number. I've got some. I've got this thing over here. I added a whatever this thing is, an int value with my. I can be like, this is the value of your Why doesn't that work in real time? I don't know. Terrible video. Definitely give this one a thumbs down. This is the value of your magnitude that you're going to apply your thrust in, and then you're getting the direction of your thrust from this assembly linear velocity. So you're multiplying, you know, this number here. You could have put it in the scripts, but I was tuning it, so I kept it over here. And then you give it a little kick. This could have been a 1-minute video, I'm sorry. So your go vector is basically this new vector. I'm saying no matter what your y direction is, always zero it out. But yeah, so your go vector is your this value that I hit over there, that 3000, times the direction vector. So it's a constant times the direction vector. So it's taking your direction vector, which we've normalized down to 1. That's probably like an alarm to actually do something important. Can't imagine what. Yeah, and get yourself a force vector. Apply that force vector for 2 seconds, and then apply your, and then remove force is going to apply force 0, which is just like a vector of 0, 0, 0. So yeah, and then I do all this stuff because, you know, what's such a pain is you change the size of something and suddenly all this physics changes, and all these things that you spent an hour tuning, you have to suddenly retune because you changed like one little size thing. So I just basically said, do this, you know, parametrically, get the size of this puck. Where is it? Yeah, basically get the volume of the puck, because force is mass times acceleration. Mass is the volume divided, density divided by volume. I don't know, one of those things. Let's see, what did I put? Force is mass times acceleration, and mass is volume times density. So yeah, you just got to screw around and like really break it down parametrically, because otherwise you would like resize a little piece in this thing to try to tune it in, and everything you spent like 6 hours on a shot. I was going to do something completely different. I was going to implement my leaderboards, so you get a leaderboard score for each of the different words in my game. And I was like, oh, I'll just quickly go tune up that puck, because the puck I had before was terrible. It just did this weird motion. It didn't make any sense. It wasn't fun. It was like the opposite of fun. It just made you feel uneasy. It was impossible to chase. You just had to run around in random directions. This one, at least now you've got a shot. You can be like, okay, I think it's going to be over there, so I'll just run across this thing and then kind of anticipate it and just back up. Okay, it's coming. Here we go. Okay, jump. Ah! Fun game, by the way. Come on. This is when people either like, I'm never playing this game again. It's so dumb. I'm never learning how to read. Mom, I hate reading. Look at that. That's the money shot. All right. You know, if you stayed and watched till this point, put a link in the comments basically saying how awesome this is. I am the king of spelling. Oh, what's that? You don't like the color? Well, you know what you can do? You can go, let's pick a better color for the trail. So let's just pick a random color. Oh no. Like, I have some colors that I'm in love with. They're over here. There. Oh, good Lord. What do they call that? Oh, there we go. We'll say okay on that, and then we just double click. That's a good title for this video. How to waste 24 minutes of your life? No, how to pick a color. Oh, we already set the color. We just set the color once. All right, fine. So we'll go into this script. And yeah, this is how to make a trail. You just basically like, it's this new thing they added, and I don't think they even announced it because everybody wants to buy a trail for some reason. What the heck are they doing here? 255 divided by 255? Like, hello. I just stole this from some random example. So color 1, at this, all right, Command Shift D. You can use some Visual Studio commands in whatever this thing's called, Roblox Studio. All right, so we'll put that in. That's the color. That's this ridiculously cool looking color. What's this? Hey, This. Oh yeah, me likey. How about this? And we'll darken it up a little bit. Like smoky. Right there. That's pretty good. That's the sweet spot. Whatever, if you know what color that's called, put a link in the comments and win a free t-shirt or something. Yeah, so this is how you do a trail. Just, screenshot this this code and type it in by hand. You're welcome. All right, enough stupidity. I just wasted 25 minutes of anyone's life who watched this. Sorry about that. You can get a voucher for a free small soda at the door. All right, so now look at that. Now, hopefully these videos just teach you how to think. Like teach you like all the little tricks that you got to learn or you can learn that are available to you. Cool. So we put a seed in that thing. We gave it a different color trail. I showed you how to I showed you like the secret sauce of how to make a puck basically move forward indefinitely and not just run out of gas. You've got to get the direction and apply a new force in that direction. You can get the direction from the velocity. You normalize that velocity down to like basically a very small number, basically down to 1. Yeah, if you work for NASA or something, you're just shaking your head and you're like, good, thank God this guy doesn't design rockets because all his math is wrong. Well, you know what? Maybe I do work for NASA. Maybe I'm your boss. So let that just be a life lesson for you, huh? Never judge a book by its cover. And your boss is dumb. All right, bye.